acronym was invented in 1981 by a person named George T. Doroney, and he was American person who worked in Washington Power Company. And what he found was that by actually setting goals in a smart way, and I'll get to it what smart means, he was able to significantly improve not just the productivity, but also his life satisfaction. And the first step is to become specific about your goal. Yeah, and when you actually said, to me that you're stuck, yeah, about career. Yeah? So really, what if you would think about what kind of environment you want to work in? Yeah, what kind of, is it full time? Is it part-time job? Is it working 70% with people, 30% administrative? Is it leadership role? Yeah. So it's who would you like to be your manager? Who would you like to be your peers, your colleagues? What kind of clients you want to work with? Yeah. So it's really going as deep as possible and as specific as possible to what kind of goal you want to achieve, because it's really important that you are able to communicate what you want to yourself first of all, so then you can actually communicate it to others. Yeah, so people are aware of what are you actually looking for. The next step is to make your goal measurable. Okay? So it's very important when we set the goal to monitor the progress. Yeah, so we need to define a standard that we know that we actually getting on track. So in your case, William, if you are trading, so if you set yourself a goal of achieving of sales target of let's say just $10,000 a week, yeah. So your standard would be that if you trade 5 days a week, yeah, you need to make at least $2,000, yeah, a day. So this is your standard that you know that you either going on track, or you need to change something to actually put you on the way. The same thing is with a career transition. So if we decided that we're going to have a career transition, and we know that we would like to stay in people-related industry, so we need to know, okay, so if I want to transition to a different career, people-related industry, I need to send 5 or 7 resumes, yeah, a week. Okay, so you send in resumes, and you see what kind of response you get, yeah, and you see what kind of progress you actually get, yeah, or if your KPI is actually doing job search twice a week, so you know that this is something that you're committed to, and if it's not happening, and if you need to restructure your day to actually fit this action into it, so you know that it has to be done. Make your goal attractive. Yeah? So it's very important that we actually make our goals attractive to us. Because if we decide to do something that really drains and de-energizes us, we're not going to last for a very long time. So this is why it's really important to have some excitement attached to it, and if you really have to do it, reward yourself at the end of it. Yeah, so if you like going out for movies and restaurants, so you say, okay, you know what, I work hard this week, I really achieved the good results, I can go out and reward myself with a good dinner or a good movie. So every goal has to be realistic. Yeah. So we really need to know what is the basis of our resources, knowledge, and information at the current situation. So, for example, if I'm a service technician, yeah, and I'm saying, okay, I want to be a general manager tomorrow. Yeah, is it a realistic goal? Yeah, have I got at least bachelor degree in commerce? Yeah, have I got knowledge about marketing and operations management? So it's really important also from the perspective is that we don't want to self-sabotage. So we want to be realistic about what we can achieve and gradually increase the load. Yeah, so build on our realistic achievements. So it actually becomes like a ladder that we grow. Yeah. And every goal that we set must be timely. Okay, because let's face it, goal without time limit is just a dream. Yeah, so if we're saying that we want to become a full-time trader, yeah, it has to have a time limit that is reasonable for you, yeah, that is workable for you. Or if you decide that you want to have a career transition, you have also to decide, okay, what is the reasonable time limit for me to actually make the transition. And here you see, actually very interesting story that, has anyone heard of New Year's resolutions? Yeah, and I'll tell you a secret, 90% of them fail within the first 2 weeks. Yeah, and it's not that because people don't want to do it. Yeah, they're full of motivation, actually pumped up. Yeah, they're holding the champagne and thinking, yeah, this year is going to be different. Quit smoking, I run a marathon and whatever. Yeah, but because it's not written and not structured, it's really difficult to manage. Because on a daily basis, yeah, every minute, our brain is bombarded with 20 million bits of information. Yeah, and we can only process 7 plus minus 2 chunks. So the moment our chunks are full, yeah, which we can hold in our head, that's it. Everything else is lost. So that's why it's really important to have it in a smart way. Be specific about what you want to achieve. Measure your progress, so you know that you're on the right track. Be excited about it. Okay? Don't self-sabotage. Make yourself set yourself a realistic goal, and set a time limit so you know that you're going to achieve it by that time. Any question, guys? Why like that?
Did